How are we doing, everyone? First of all, an apology. I apologise for the ending of the last F1 video. I accidentally deleted the clips. My sincere apologies. So we're going to try and catch everything up in this episode. So, basically, we won the Singapore Grand Prix. We haven't won the championship yet, which is fair enough. Looks like development we're going to be concentrating on this video. We'll have a look at that in a second. There's our contract. We're currently beating Ocon in the rivalry, which is good. What else? Yeah, so who's brought... So it looks like Mercedes have brought an upgrade this weekend. Or is that Williams? No, is that Mercedes? So that'll be interesting to see what happens there, as far as that is concerned. But we did modify all of the chassis in the last video, as well as most of the durability. So let's look at the championship, and today is the day we could win the Drivers' Championship. We are 119 points ahead of Esteban Ocon. So if we beat him, we're champion. If we don't, it carries on to Japan. Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Brendan Hartley and Marcus Ericsson round out the top 9, with Lance Stroll rounding out the top 10. And still 2 drivers are yet to score a single point in this career, and that is Nico Hülkenberg and Carlos Sainz, the 2 Renault drivers. Given how they were performing in the first season, surprises everyone. So, with that being said, we are now going to go get practiced, and we are now going to get qualified, and then we will see you for the Date with Destiny with the Russian Grand Prix. We won it here last year. Can we do it again? Let's just hope nothing goes wrong in practice. I mean, what could possibly go wrong in practice?
Okay, bear with us a few minutes. We're losing hydraulic pressure. There's a leak somewhere in the system. Sit tight for a bit.
You know what I'm saying about what could possibly go wrong in practice? Let's hope this doesn't carry through to the bloody race, because if it does, we're going to be in a whole load of shit.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6 miles Sochi Autodrom has 2 notable overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and then turn 13. 18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left, and it's an average lap speed of around 130 miles per hour. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Paul lines up on pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon and Alonso, Gasly, Magnussen, Hamilton and Roman Grosjean, Hartley, Ericsson, Valtteri Bottas and Stroll, Van Dorn, Sirotkin, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. Hülkenberg and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Do you want to say anything, Jeff? I could win the championship. Okay, fair enough. P1. And to be fair, it was expected P1 because we were just dominating practice. We could have probably qualified on the ultra softs if we wanted to, but we just thought go with the hypers. It'd be the best thing. So it is a 1 stop. This is the day we can win the championship, but I know our teammate will not give us an inch, especially after the last few races. So let's go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we win the championship. So here we go. Not gonna lie, a little nervous. Let's not muck this start off. Fire lights are out and it's lights out, and away we go. And we get a fantastic launch off the line, but Ricardo's just out. Oh, come on! Ocon's just already from the back. Ocon has absolutely mullered us. And we're going to go side by side with the Frenchman into the first corner. Unbelievable. Already we're being knocked around by the Force Indians, who are not looking to play fair, so we'll give it them back. Have some of that. See how you like the tactics of being bumped and beaten around. We're going to give chase to Charles Leclerc here. Excuse me, as we got Perez behind. It was Perez, not Ocon. But still, the Force Indians are already playing dirty tactics to try and keep the championship going to Japan. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us on the rear end later in the race.
For the rest of the race.
It better not, because if it does, I'm going to go absolutely nuts. I'm going to go absolutely apeshit as well. It's not good when I go nuts / apeshit. As we still give chase to Charles Leclerc into turn, whichever one that was. That was one of the many pointless turns here at Sochi. Quite frankly, the worst track. Well, second worst after very wide, almost into the wall. That could have ended a weekend. As we clip the penultimate corner, get a warning for track limits. Danny Rick sets the fastest lap of the race, and Danny Rick is gone. Danny Rick brought some speed this weekend. That is not what we needed. Dear me, as we go to Brendan Hartley with Marcus Ericsson. This is for P11 on the track. And it looks like it's going to be a rather easy pass for the Kiwi past the Swede. And that is what it is. Thank you very much, says the Kiwi. And that'll be P11 for him. As we continue to give chase to Charles Leclerc in the Sauber. That's the one car I didn't want to see in front of us, because Sauber has been pretty nippy in practice, and it's bringing its practice pace over. Our wing damage, I think we've got wing damage. We're going to have to change that in the pit stops, because Sochi is such an aero-efficient track. It's unbelievable. If we don't sort it out, then we are going to have a major problem. We may as well settle for third on the grid, as we set, well, of course we set the fastest middle sector, because no one's set a faster middle sector yet. Nico Hulkenberg has got Sebastian Vettel for P17. That's going to be around the outside. I think Raikkonen's interested. Will we see a move? Oh, a big lock-up from Hulkenberg. Oh, look at Raikkonen sneaking in! Hey, dipshit! And now they're all side by side here. Oh, a bit more contact
We're approaching
between Sainz and Vettel. It is kicking off at the back of the field. They don't even race for the championship. That is so naughty of the pair of them. Sort it out, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, up front, we're having a nice little ding-dong with Carlos Sainz. Sorry, Charles Leclerc. Will we give it full treatment, full send into turn one? And that's how you do it. We got the pink cars in close attendance behind as we go to Lewis Hamilton, the 5-time world champion, with Fernando Alonso, who's a 2-time world champion. And that was rather easy, actually. That was Mercedes on Renault, and Mercedes breezed past the Renault as if the Renault was a Lada.
Is high.
Who is this? It's Vettel and Raikkonen. I think there must be some damage to all 4 of these cars back here. Because that was a bit of a nasty thing there, as Raikkonen locks it up and almost crashes into Vettel. Guys, this isn't even for a point. Sort it out back there. Meanwhile, up on the back straight, Brendan Hartley and Marcus Ericsson are still having a fight for P11. It looks like Hartley's lost that position now, so that was a job done by the Swede. It's been a rather eventful 3 laps already. You can't get much more eventful than this, can you? So we're in second. We're now giving chase to Danny Rick, the Honey Badger. I don't know whether we're going to have enough pace to catch Danny Rick, but if we don't, then I'd rather see us... yeah, there's the wing damage. Ridiculous, man. It's utterly ridiculous. As Brendan Hartley and Lance Stroll, I think Hartley's got an issue. Because that looked like the traditional round the outside pass with the guy on the inside giving him the corner. So move Hartley down to P13. He's got Sergei Sorokin in close attendance. Although Hartley's not giving it up. I tell you what, fair play to the Kiwi. He may have a damaged car of some description, but he's not giving it up to the Canadian just yet. You got Sorokin, Bottas and Van Dorn in close attendance. And they're still wheel to wheel and beating them banging. It looks like Hartley's... no, Lance Stroll is going to take P12. Utterly ridiculous, man. Now, we got, you may have heard the message, we got a message to come in a lap early. So we're going to come in the lap early, get the new wing on as well. And sort that out. But, in the meantime... Oh, that's a big brake check! That was a big brake check from Hartley as he was attempting to take the position back. So here we come for our pit stop. We want 4 fresh tyres and we want a new front wing, please. Because that's the least that we do. Deserve! Look at that bull.
Exit now.
She's a cutie. Do you ever think you'd see me driving a bull? Maybe Chief Sitting Bull or something like that, I don't know. But here we come out the pits from bang last.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
And now we've got to get on it. We're going to lose positions, but it's all a case of how many positions are we going to lose. The main thing is we've got to think championship here now. We've got to think we've got to get ahead of Esteban Ocon. Speaking of getting ahead, it looks like Alonso and Grosjean are having a good fight here for P8 on the track after we pitted, and it looks like Grosjean got the job done. Fair play to the Haas, to the Ferrari Junior. I mean the Haas team, sorry. Yeah, they called the Ferrari Junior team by mistake as Sorokin now smells blood in the water with Brendan Hartley. And that's going to be around the outside. Sorokin doesn't bottle it this time like he always does. In fact, he has bottled it and he's still P11. What a nonce. What an absolute nonce that he is as we go to Hulkenberg and Raikkonen. They're fighting for P17 and that's going to be Ferrari passing the Renault very easily actually. Where's Vettel in all this? Vettel is somewhere. In fact, now we're going live. This is us catching up to Vettel. So Vettel must have an issue with the wing. Yeah, look at him. He's so slow on corner exit. We're practically pushing him down to the next corner. Down this back straight. We'll push him into the wall almost. We cannot take these risks with the championship, but we've got to do something pretty drastic as we go to... That looks like Leclerc's pitting with Ocon behind him. So Perez will carry on with Ricciardo. Looks like Gasly's coming in. Who else was that at the background? Hamilton, maybe? Yeah, that looked like... And that's Magnussen. I do apologise. That's K-Mag that came into the pits. So, where are we going to come out in relation to Charles? That's going to be the easy question. Look as he gets out. What a stop that was. He's got out in front of Ocon. So, where are we? We gotta be close. I want to be past Ocon at least. There's a Renault. Oh, we're miles behind. We are there. We are in the background. Look at all them positions we've lost. Oh no, that is a disaster. We've come out behind Gasly. That. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have changed the wing, but we had to. So now we're gonna have to get on it. Because if we don't get on it, then I can feel this championship carrying through to Japan. And I don't need Japan on my horizon, knowing that I've got to at least get ahead of Ocon. Because those Force Indias around Japan are pretty tasty. Speaking of pretty tasty, what a camera shot that was at the Sochi Autodrom. As we come out of whichever corner that is, I think we'll have DRS. So it's Hulkenberg being passed by Ocon. We're being trying to pass Gasly here. He's got DRS as well. Ocon's through. And we are somewhere. Where are we? We've disappeared off the face of the earth.
Daniel's in the
Did we
pits.
pass both of them? I think we did. There's Danny Rick coming to the pits. So where does Danny Rick come out? Well, he'll come out in the lead, obviously. He'll come out in the lead. He's going to win this race. That's fine. I can accept that. I can accept Danny Rick winning this race. We don't... in fact, he came out well in front of Sergio Perez there. See if we can beat Perez out the track. At least try and do that. I think we did get past Hulkenberg and Gasly, you know. I think Hulkenberg was holding Gasly up. So where's he going to come out? Oh, he's comfortably in the lead. He's so there's Leclerc. Wow. That is comfortably in the lead. There, my man. So we're on lap number 7. Coming up to Esteban Ocon for P4. So we did get past Hulkenberg and Gasly. So that's a bit annoying. We run a little wide in turn 5, I think that is. There's 6 and 7. So let's have a look here. Oh, look at the speed differential we carried on Ocon. That's not normally a passing place, but we'll take it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. How did you like them apples, Esteban? Are you going to try and come back with us on with DRS? I think you are. I think you are. Side by side, this is the championship right here. He's got that, but we're going to just outbrake him and give him the old heave-ho treatment. Thank you very much. We want P4. We're ahead of you. And that's the championship. Should be done and dusted. We'll get for 4th place. I think it's 12 points as opposed to 10. So it might actually just carry on over to Japan as Alonso passes Stroll for P11. That was an easy move. Here's Hartley. I think he's recovered from his issues. He's going to try and pass Kimi Raikkonen here for P16. And that's another job done. That was always going to happen because that Toro Rosso is my car from last year and that is rapid. Here's Hulkenberg trying to pass Vettel for P19. Vettel must not have fixed his issue. So he's just trundling around the track in P9. He's going to trundle around last, basically. That's what he's going to do as we go back to myself and Ocon. This is personal now for P4. This is very, very personal. There's Perez. If we can get rid of Ocon, I think we can get Perez. And we're going to keep Ocon at bay into the penultimate corner. Sorry, first corner. I should apologise. There's oh, look out, Sorokin. And there goes Van Dorn and there goes Bottas. That was a job done by them two, and they didn't even have to do a thing. But here we come out of turn number 4. Oh, very deep, and we've gone wide. That's going to give Ocon a run. He's close. We're going to turn in. Oh, what's it? He's turned us. What you done? Oh no, you've damaged our wing. You utter bellend.
Come in this. That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're all right.
What? What? What did he just do? So he spun us out, put us in the wall, and he's come right. You prick. That was intentional. So here we've given play where he was trying to pass on the curb. That wasn't going to happen. Now watch his steering wheel here, look. He died for us, the cheating prick. And I think that's going to mean we're out. And we've got to carry this fight through to Japan. Great.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill Oscon. That was a deliberate attempt to take me out if ever you ever saw one. What a prick. What a prick. That's all you can say. What a prick. I don't know what I can honestly say to that. I really, really don't know what I can say to that. Danny Rick did win the race, fair enough, but I'm pissed. I am utterly and totally pissed off now. And I don't even want to see Claire. I'll punch her.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You knew I was off today.
He knew what he was doing there. He knew what he was doing. Any fucking advantage to fucking continue the championship until Japan. I should kill him. I should kill him.
You okay? Nothing more than bumps and bruises.
Let's get this contract
I wish I could
negotiated.
say the same for the
That
car.
really
Thing is
made me
quite a
angry, that
mess.
did.
What a disappointing end to a lot of hard work this week.
I
Still, we've got plenty of repair
cannot,
time before the next race. It'll be just
for the life of me,
like
understand why Esteban did what he did.
Grand Prix.
Oh well. Let's get this contract negotiated. We don't need simultaneous development because there's nothing to develop.
The more ambitiously we set our targets, the more willing
6th,
the team
4th,
is to give us better
medium,
terms.
level 3,
We'll have a few
level
chances to
0,
suggest a deal, but we need to be careful.
team
If a
goal,
proposed
hard,
contract exceeds your
first
values to the team,
driver,
it will be rejected.
propose it.
Too many attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer.
They're
Alright,
hardly moved.
Terms have been agreed. All that's left is
So
to
that's
sign
that done.
the You'll be on this new deal.
That'll
in
take
the next
effect
few
from the next race. Sweet. So upgrade a few more things. I'm so annoyed about that. So that's all the CE upgraded. To be fair though, the CE is not a problem. Because I've never ever honestly had a problem with the control electronics. But what we got? Level 2 on MGU-H and MGU-K, and I imagine level 1 on everything else. On level 2 on the gearbox as well. Let's see what the damage is then. So the gap is down to 99 points. Which basically means we're in the same situation that we were last time. Ocon's got to finish ahead of me to take it to Kota. Not if I help it. I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure he doesn't get to Kota. Kota's my neck of the woods. So that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that short race, because I certainly didn't enjoy that race. So I don't mind if you leave dislikes for that. Leave a like though if you want me to batter Esteban Ocon for what he did. You can subscribe for daily F1 2018 NASCAR heat-free career modes, as well as other live streams across the channel. We are going to go take a few minutes to contemplate, and then we will be back with the American Grand Prix. So, take care everybody.